All right, so I think I was very depressed that day. It was 3 days ago. Now it's much better. And actually, my dad came for Father's Day. I had invited him. So he came over, my brother came over, and it was a good time. And actually, I had ordered a mini bike because I recently had surgery on my knee. So I wanted something small that I can balance with one leg. And I hadn't thought of it when I bought it, of how I was going to get it inside and build it. But I was like, I'll just buy it, right? And it was gonna get here a week later, and somehow it got here a week earlier. So that was literally perfect timing. And yeah, so I researched, and maybe it was a little exaggerated, right? And unfair to say that my dad doesn't love me, um, or maybe God hurt me. Well, he's always listening to you. I'm a Christian, and I used to say like, oh, whether you are or not, but I'm a Christian, and whatever you make of that what you may. But I, right, I was very sad, and God hurt me, and literally, I think those were like miracles. My dad coming through. Maybe if your dad is always there for you, that's amazing. You know, but my dad came through, and to me, that was like the best thing in the world. And then not only that, I had gotten my e-bike, which again I wouldn't have been able to build on my own. So so I see that as a miracle. Like those two things for me are out of this world type. And if they're not for you, then good for you. You've had an amazing life. But I was looking at the 12 steps, and they're actually, so the first step I was reading, and I'm reading right now, it says that admitting that we're powerless over alcohol. That's not my case, but I do feel they're good for any type of healing type. And in my situation, I have a situation where something is beyond my control, right? How someone else feels about me, again, that's beyond my control. No amount of money, no amount of kindness, no amount of volunteering, no amount of rudeness, of happiness is gonna make someone else love me. So the first part is admitting that something is beyond my control and I can't change it. And my current approach is not working. I think that's what it is, yeah. It's that something is beyond my control and that my current approach is not working. So the second step is, it says right here, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. So it does seem like it's based on God. And so, I mean, that works for me. But I'm unsure um, how to work on the second step. Like the first step is great, right? I admit that something is beyond my control and that my current approach is not working. And the second step is admitting or believing that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. So In my case, I'm not gonna say power, I'm gonna say God. I believe in God. So believing in God, believing that God can restore me to sanity. So that'll be my second step. Now, I don't know exactly how that looks like, but I I love where this is going. That God is gonna help me, or is gonna help restore me to sanity. And so yeah, so I'm gonna keep working on that. Outside of that, I was able to, I'd say it was a good weekend. Did a lot of things I wanted to do. I'm doing these videos, and I'm gonna keep doing them because it's a promise I made to myself. Right, we got 6 minutes here, so 6 minutes, 10 minutes per day to work on my mental health is important. And these first two videos have just been about one specific subject, but ideally I'll be talking more about my life in general as well, right? More of a journal about what's going on in every other aspect of my life. Thank you.